Welcome to English Language for JSS 3. Today we study conditional sentences, types 1, 2, and 3. These are very commonly tested in the BECE grammar section. What is a conditional sentence? A conditional sentence expresses a condition, if situation, and its result. It contains two clauses, the if clause, condition, and the main clause, result. The conditional sentence tells us, if this condition is met, then this result follows. English has four main types of conditional sentences. We will study types 1, 2, and 3 in depth. Type 1, real/possible condition, present/future. Used when the condition is real, likely, or possible, it could actually happen. Structure, if plus simple present tense with plus base verb, main clause. Examples, if you study hard, you will pass the BECE. It is likely/possible you could study and pass. If it rains, we will stay indoors. If she arrives early, she will help with the arrangements. Note, the if clause uses simple present, even though it refers to the future. Never use will in the if clause of a type 1 conditional. Wrong, if you will study hard, you will pass. Correct, if you study hard, you will pass. The two clauses can be in either order, you will pass the BECE if you study hard. No comma needed when the main clause comes first. Type 2, unreal/hypothetical condition, present/future. Used for situations that are unreal, unlikely, or imaginary in the present or future. The speaker is imagining a hypothetical scenario. Structure, if plus simple past tense with plus base verb, main clause. Examples, if I were a teacher, I would explain things more clearly. If she had more money, she would travel to London. If it rained, we would stay indoors. Imaginary scenario, it is not actually raining. Note, in type 2 conditionals, we use were for all persons, including I, he, she, it, informal/correct English, not was. Formal, if I were the president, I would fight corruption. Not if I was the president, informal use. Would can be replaced by could/might in the main clause. If she studied harder, she could pass/ if he tried, he might succeed. Type 3, unreal past condition. Used for situations that are contrary to fact, imagining a different past. The condition was not met in the past, so the result did not happen. Structure, if plus past perfect, had plus past participle, would have plus past participle. Examples, if she had studied harder, she would have passed the exam. She did not study harder, therefore she did not pass. If I had arrived on time, I would have met the principal. I did not arrive on time, therefore I did not meet the principal. If they had invested early, they would have become wealthy. Note, type 3 is about regret or speculation about the past, what could have been different. Would have can be replaced by could have/might have. If she had studied, she could have passed/ if I had been careful, I might have avoided the accident. Summary table. Type 1, real/possible if plus simple present with plus base verb. If you study, you will pass. Likely/possible. Type 2, unreal/hypothetical, present/future if plus simple past with plus base verb. If you studied, you would pass. Unlikely/imaginary. Type 3, unreal past, contrary to fact if plus past perfect would have plus past participle. If you had studied, you would have passed. Didn't study, didn't pass, past regret. Common errors. 1. Using will in the if clause, wrong, if she will come, we will go. Correct, if she comes, we will go. 2. Confusing type 2 and type 3, type 2 equals imagining a different present/future. Type 3 equals imagining a different past. 3. Using was instead of were in type 2, formal, if I were rich. Not if I was rich, in BECE context. Remember, conditional sentence equals expresses condition, if clause, and result, main clause. If this happens then this result follows. 3 types, Type 1, real plus likely plus possible condition in present/future structure equals if plus simple present WILL plus base verb. If you study, you will pass equals it is possible. Never use will in if clause. Wrong if you will study. Right if you study. Clauses can be in either order. No comma needed when main clause first. Type 2, unreal plus unlikely plus hypothetical condition in present/future. Imagining hypothetical scenario structure equals if plus simple past would plus base verb. If I were a teacher, I would explain clearly equals imaginary. Use were for all persons in formal English. Not was formal if I were the president. Not if I was. Would can be replaced by could/might. If she studied, she could pass. Type 3, unreal past. Contrary to fact. The condition was not met in the past, so result did not happen. About regret plus speculation structure equals if plus past perfect, had plus past participle, would have plus past participle. If she had studied, she would have passed equals she did not study, she did not pass. Regret about the past, would have can be replaced by could have/might have. Common errors, will in if clause, wrong. Plus confusing. Type 2, different present/future, is not equal to type 3, different past, plus was instead of were in type 2, or wrong in formal English. Thank you for studying English language with us today.